guys, it's Will from Potato Strong. I made these whole wheat wraps and I just thought I'd show you how I made them. There's no oil or salt or anything. I ended up using them in a pita. I just folded them basically, almost like a soft taco. I just put rice and beans, some salsa. You could do like tofu scramble or something like that. You can make different sizes. You can make bigger ones than I made. I'm probably going to play around with the recipe, mixing in maybe some bread flour and just to make them lighter. And but anyways, this is the first version you could check out, just to give you some ideas. I also use this tortilla press. If you don't have that, that's fine. You can just roll these out. There's different ways to press them at home, but you can just roll them out and fry them in a hot, a heated skillet. So you don't need, the gadgets, but I'll put a link in the description if you want to check that out, where I got mine on Amazon. All right, guys, let's check this out.
Hey guys, it's Will from Potato Strong. Today I'm going to make some flour tortillas. Really simple, whole wheat flour. So I've got a cup whole wheat flour. I'm going to use a half teaspoon of baking powder. That's the stuff here. Quarter cup of water with 2 tablespoons of water as well. So a quarter cup plus 2 tablespoons. So what we're going to do is we're going to put I just got a plastic bowl. You can use whatever bowl you'd like. I'm going to put the flour in there with the half teaspoon of baking powder. Mix that up a little bit. I'm going to pour the water in the middle, and I'm just going to stir it up. The exact amount of water to flour will vary depending on the humidity of where you live, similar to the corn tortillas that I made. So what I do is usually stir this up with, in the bowl, just with a spoon or whatever. And once it gets mixed pretty good, it's still kind of wet and clumpy. So in that case, I'll stir it a bit more, and then I'll see if it's kind of wet and sticky, I'll need more flour. But there's flour in here, I just need to mix it better with my hands. So I've done the corn tortillas. Those are great for quesadillas, or quesadillas is what I call them. Making nacho chips. Just having them on the side with some rice and beans. You can see that's coming along pretty nicely. But there's still a bit of flour in here, so it's I'm going to add a little bit more water. So you kind of go by feel. I don't really worry too much about measurements. You start with the initial measurement. So I'll show you how that looks. So let me just mix that up a bit, so we get it all together here. I want to basically get a ball. I kind of think about it like a Play-Doh. So that's pretty good. I'm going to break this up into 4 balls, and I'm going to leave it for about 15 minutes. Let it work a bit. I want these to be stretchy, with the gluten. So there's a bit of wetness there, so I'm just going to put a bit more flour. A bit of a back and forth thing depending on, right now it's really humid, we had a lot of rain today. Just sprinkle a little more on there. Okay, that's looking pretty good now. You can see it's nice, it's not sticking to my fingers or anything, pliable. I'm going to break this up into 4 balls, like that. Like a golf ball sort of thing. So I've got these 4 golf ball size balls, and I'm going to basically cover them, and when we get back I'll press them in with my tortilla press. Now I've got a tortilla press that also cooks the tortillas, and that's kind of nice. But when you make corn tortillas you don't have that gluten, and they can tend to crack with the steam. So it's a bit tricky. I haven't perfected it yet, so what I started doing was just pressing them without turning on the machine, the heat. And then I heat them separately afterwards. So, okay. So let's leave these. You can see here, I've just got the 4 balls, so I'll make 4 tortillas, and I'll press them out after and cook them so you can check them out. Okay, talk to you later. Hey guys, it's Will, I'm back. I've got this bowl with the 4 whole wheat balls here we're going to make into tortillas. I'm using this Cucina Pro tortilla press. It actually heats the tortillas and cooks them just as well as pressing. So I've had this on for about 10 minutes. And the light goes off when it's ready. So we're going to put this in the middle of the area here, like that. We're going to start to just press down with these handles. And it should press nicely because it's got the gluten in it, which is stretchy. Whereas the corn tortillas didn't have that. So we're going to press this a few times. It's a little bit sticky to the plate, but it's a non-stick plate. So what I'm going to do is press down on the handle. I notice it's sticking here. What I'll do is I'll leave it. I'm just going to press this and cook it a bit until hopefully it won't be as sticky. Yeah, you can see it's starting to firm up. So steam can build up on this thing. You can see it on the side there. Flip it over. I'm going to leave that on there. These don't get super thin, super thin. So if you want a thinner tortilla, you could probably roll them out. And if you want a bigger one, you know, the balls would be bigger, but so these are a bit thick. They're kind of like a nice pita wrap. You know, if you if you wanted to put something in there, you know, fold that up. The whole wheat ones are pretty heavy and dense. I'm going to leave that on there for a bit, let it bubble up. Hey guys, it's Will. So I've done the 4 whole wheat tortillas. You can see them here. What I noticed is when you press them with the tortilla press, and even the corn tortillas, they don't get quite as thin as when I used to buy them. So I might want to roll them out like with a rolling pin if you want to get them like paper thin. But these are, I think these would be really good, like just flatbread, you know, like a pizza. You could make little mini pizzas on these things. And it's just whole wheat flour. I'm going to try mixing in some, well actually you can make the balls to be bigger so that you could get a bigger, like a 8-inch or 10-inch tortilla. So it's just about experimentation. And there's, you know, it's just the flour and water essentially. So, and the whole wheat is, you know, it's a heavier, denser bread. So I'm going to try these out and see what they taste like. And we'll keep doing some more experiments and see how it goes. All right, guys, see ya.